Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Dragon Age Origins. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today. There's Dragon Eggs in here, and we were attacked by a dragon. And by a dragon, I mean by a female dragon, because we were attacked by the male ones. They're called drakes in this setting, which is interesting, that they have a different name specifically, but they just have a different physiology. They're like the spiders of the winged serpents world, because mostly that's what dragons are, winged serpents. Although I believe they don't necessarily have to have wings. They do in this setting, mind you, of course, but yeah, you can have dragons without wings. So we had a lot of trouble, a huge amount of trouble. In the meantime, though, and we're going over there now. In the meantime, in between me recording last episode and me recording this episode, somebody asked. Oh yeah, I think somebody asked in a comment in an earlier episode of this series, I think, if Shale was good, if they should give Shale a chance. And boy oh boy, I think after last episode, yes, she is super good. Tanks like nobody's business really. The problem is you're missing out on DPS, which is important. But I think if I had Morrigan in here, we'd have had a lot of an easier time with that. This is looking familiar. I don't like it. Oh, yeah, of course it does. Okay, I like it. We did fight up here. There were traps and there were bad things, and then through here, I wonder what we're gonna find, because this is not the way. I think it isn't. Okay. I see hot hair over here because it's all shimmery, but it's just. They didn't. It's just the way they programmed the graphics. I saw that. It's more of the archers. I hate the archers. They are the worst. I can also sneak. I forgot about that. Oh. Okay, this is the way to go. God damn it. Why do I never get the right...
Stop! You will go no further!
Who are you?
You do not have the right to demand my name.
I didn't demand your name.
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young.
And the dragons.
No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
I've come for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, basically. Totally not the Holy Grail.
You did this all for an ancient relic. Know this, stranger. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
Well, she's a dragon, isn't she? Will you accept an apology, then?
Would an apology bring back the dead, or clean the blood from these walls? What could you do to... But perhaps there is a way to make up for your recent transgressions.
Why do you suddenly want to cooperate with me?
It may be because I believe in second chances. All of us stumble through the darkness before being found and shown the light. Perhaps, through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion.
I'm her greatest enemy? Just say what you have to say.
Allow me to introduce myself.
I asked you who
Father
you were.
Colgrim. I lead the disciples of Andraste. Atop this mountain lie the remains of the mortal Andraste. The urn is watched by an immortal guardian. He is trapped in the past and refuses to accept the risen Andraste. Now the ashes prevent holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
You would destroy the ashes? So what, you want to toss them out a window?
I speak not of destruction. The beloved needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them her own again. All it would take is a drop of her blood. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge. Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned to Our Lady.
He said beloved. That makes me think. I was sort of suspicious before as well that it might be a desire demon. Yeah, it probably it could be a desire demon, or a desire elemental or whatever it is. Why have you not done this then?
The Guardian has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste. He knows the disciples, and we cannot touch him, for he draws his strength from the ashes themselves. But you could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers.
What is this talk of blood and power? And he thinks Andraste is reborn. It is preposterous. Ugh, I do not like this.
There is nothing but madness in his words. He is a fanatic, and a dangerous one. Be warned, he means to lead you astray.
The rewards for performing such a service would be great, indeed.
I don't know what they were talking about. How do they know Andraste is not back from the dead? What makes you think I can do this, though?
Many have been led here, but only you had the fortitude and skill to survive the temple. You were led here by Andraste's hand to do her work. The task is simple. I give you a vial of the holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life.
You don't need to shout, I'm right here.
Once that is done, you will have earned your place as our honored brother.
Nah, putting blood in the ashes sounds like a bad idea.
The rewards will be great. You will share in Andraste's power, and be blessed as one of her own.
I don't like you shout too much. What sort of power are you talking about, though?
There is a great power contained in blood. Through Andraste's guidance, we have learned to harness it. It can be yours, in exchange for a trivial task.
I know.
A vial of blood emptied into the urn. That is all I ask.
It's blood magic. Yeah, that makes sense. He's talking about there's power in blood, and I didn't connect it, but he's talking specifically about blood magic. Nah, this feels wrong.
I will not make this offer again.
I am sorry, but I cannot do what you want.
Then we cannot allow you to leave here.
Okay, then.
Is there a reason it refuses? There is power to be gained and it refuses? For what?
I don't trust the Cauldron's offer.
Consider what it has to gain. These little humans as allies, power that it sorely lacks, all in exchange for placating their mad little god.
You don't really think that's wise, do you?
Maybe not, but it certainly wasn't boring.
To arms, my brethren!
Okay!
They will grant us!
It will!
Victory!
Okay, don't punch me, though. Oh, boy. Okay, Shale didn't like that, but that's fine. Colgrin over here. Oh, man. Oh, no! I hate everything in the world. Okay, so what can we do? I am gonna try and stun you. We are gonna bring Shale around. I'm gonna immediately kill you. One of you. And Liliana is gonna do a mark of death over there. Hopefully she'll survive. So we're gonna be busy over here, but I want Shale around the corner. Is she not? Shale, you're terrible. Let's move you. What's going on? Okay, everybody's still busy. Good. Threaten. That's good. Do that. Also, no, do this first. So, you did that already. That's a petrify, unless you missed, which is very possible, because these guys do a resistance shadow that's going, and it didn't resist. Okay, good. Then we have this. Okay, you're stunned, which is really nice. We're gonna do this. And wait a little bit. So, you sent that, and I think that is... Yeah, that is a kill. So, I'm gonna attack over there. You're still marking for death, which is the point. I leveled up, which is lovely. Let's see. You have a shield, which is also pretty nasty, so let's try and do dirty fighting there. And you need to do, let's see. Shale attracts the attention of a single target who now views Shale as the most urgent threat. Well, that's you then. Unless, no, you're, okay. Is that the one around her? Stunning nearby enemies. After learning this talent, nearby enemies are even more likely... Yeah, that's the one that stuns people around. Which means I don't need to do that. I can do this and just attack you right there. Hopefully, I won't die. In fact, I think we're Yeah, let's just keep attacking there. There's a shatter over there. That works quite alright. They're sort of busy over there. You are stunned. Shale, didn't you do the thing? You didn't do the thing, did you? That's bad. That's really bad. No, don't do the heal. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can do this. Liliana is doing good things. Okay, one of them is... two of them are attacking. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's try and stun you again. Oh, it worked. It worked really well. Okay, let's do this. Let's get you through here and just attack you right there. A few hits there, and I think this is gonna be an easy fight. I don't really see much of a threat in any of these. So I'll attack you there, just sort of distribute the damage a little bit. I'll attack you here, and I'll try to petrify that guy eventually. Okay. So she's taking quite a lot of damage. You don't need to heal. You don't need to heal. You're good. Just shut up. Well, that's a lot of damage coming in there. Let's do this. You know what? Let's go with a big potion. I don't have too many. I need to make more. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There's not a whole lot of things I can do here, to be honest. I can do the life ward, which does take a little while, but... Okay. Let's take that. Let's see. So, heroic defense on you. Should have done that before. Okay, heroic defense is being cast. And it is up. Okay. I think that's gonna... You're gonna die. Unless... No, you're not gonna die. Are you gonna die? Stoneheart. Song of Valor. Yep. You're gonna die. Okay, that's good news. I can revive Shale. Okay. Beating shot. Go for it. So we're waiting. This guy needs to be killed with that. You're taking tremendous amount of damage. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. You can do dirty fighting. Please do. Are you attacking the wrong one? Yes, you are. We're gonna need this. Okay, attack that. No, attack this one. Yep. Okay. So we're waiting. Come on. Come on. There it is. No, you petrify that one. There's a shatter, and we got this. And we can even revive if I'm lucky. That's a lot of damage. Let's try this one. Nope, it's waiting. Oh, the stun worked. And I cut his head off.
I can't go on like
I
this.
believe it actually put me down.
Yeah, that was... I mean... Yeah, it was powerful. Oh, I was not defensive enough for Shale.
Yes. I shall
Because I could have been. I could have super been a lot more defensive towards her. Or with her. But we leveled up. I didn't even notice that we did. That's fantastic. I love it. Specifically for us. So you can turn that on. And let's level up. Okay. So, up on Cunning? Or up... Yeah, let's go up on Cunning. Cunning. We have Poison Making. So we're gonna need Herbalism. Oh, that sucks. Who else has Poison Making? Let's go up on Herbalism. I don't use that anyway, so... Wait. No. Go there. And then over here we have Feign Death. We have Keen Defense. The duelist has an uncanny knack for simply not being there when the enemy attacks, receiving a bonus to defense. That's pretty good. I like that. Dual Weapon, Cripple, that's an ability. Activated. All these are activated. This is not. The character has learned to carry one attack through the next one, increasing attack speed substantially. Consume stamina quickly, however. Okay, I don't need that one. Keen defense. That's just a passive. So I am pretty good right now. And we have herbalism. Now, does anybody around here have herbalism? Yes, you do. Good. Speaking of which, we need to make. Oh, I don't have the health poultices. I mean, not the health poultices, the mana. The mana potions. And we'll be okay, don't worry about it. Speaking of which, I just got some. As long as we don't need to use it. Potent Lyrium potions, I have a lot of those as well. Faith's Edge for extra willpower and critical backstab damage. That's a two-handed battle axe. And I got Golgrim's Horn. This horn emblazoned with a modified chantry symbol belonged to Father Colgrim of Haven. When he wished to, quote, consume with a high dragon, which we are not privy to right now, that he believed to be Andraste reborn, and she's, okay, that's spoiler alert. The items, I tell you. Well, we haven't seen her. There's dead people all over, people I killed. A little bit of money, very little. So this is the way to go. Let's not go there. Let's go the other way. Oh, boy. I mean, they both might lead to the same place, admittedly. And I figured, like, we saw the eggs. We read about, I think we learned... Did we learn in a book about the drakes? Or did we learn because we get codex entries when we kill certain enemies? I don't actually know. Either way, the point is, we learned about the drakes and about who they are and what they are. And we have eggs, so it was only natural that we'd get a dragon. That said, a dragon... Isn't a dragon like a super demon? Supposed to be the super demon? Or maybe we're gonna be introduced to the whole thing of why is it called Dragon Age? Because I remember seeing the pre-release material for this game and promotional material for this game regarding Dragon Age. Regarding specifically the title anyway. I remember that. And I was relatively enticed by the notion that dragons ruled. But I think what I remember anyway is that they said once the dragons ruled, but not anymore. But that confuses me terribly because it's like calling, I don't know, the Stone Age to any game that is not set in the Stone Age. Because once there was the Stone Age, it wasn't actually. There was no such thing as the Stone Age. I mean, there is a thing such as called the Stone Age, but it's a misnomer. Things weren't made of stone. It's kind of funny. It's a funny thing. Well, it's not necessarily a funny thing. It's complicated. It's complicated. So let me see if I can kill that. Okay, that mage over there. Shale, go on in. Are you doing things? I think so. Okay. So let's shout at you. Absolutely. Is this working? It is. Okay. And Liliana over here. Let's try and... Oh, wait. I didn't do the whole thing. Okay, Liliana, bother yourself with that. Bother yourself? You know, worry about that. And there's an assassin over here. That I didn't actually do much. Okay, these guys are super nasty. How did I miss the assassin? It's a good thing the Drake is busy. And the mage is gone as well. You are gonna need heroic defense on Shale. Go for it before you lose all of your... Oh no.
Defend yourself.
Okay, those are criticals. Everybody gets stunned. The spell's still applied somehow. Shale is taking damage. Okay, the stun applies as well. So I am doing a fair amount of damage there. I don't know if we're gonna survive though, or Shale, if Shale is gonna survive specifically. That guy's a jerk. Shale can't drink potions, can she? She seems to be able to. Why did I figure not? I mean, potent. Which one is higher? Skilled herbalist is rendered variety of potent and greater. I think potent is above. Let's go with the health poultice. Oh, that works flawlessly. Why didn't I... Why am I needed? Question for the ages. Let's see if we can kill you. Let's try this. Oh, that actually applied after it... Oh, no, he's not. Okay, that's a kill. Shale, I'm gonna finish this Drake. Drake's gone. And we got some spells being cast, which is lovely. They are gonna try to run, but they're not gonna be able to run because I will kill them. Ooh, they're so nasty. So nasty. And of course you don't have that. It's fine. I'll figure you out. Drake scale. Yeah, we got some Drake scales last episode as well. Expert slow rune. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And there's more eggs. They're keeping the eggs inside of in sort of fancy things. This doesn't feel very respectful to the eggs. Or, well, there is a dragon egg. There's one that's different. And this mage has a greater Iridium potion. And a book. The First Blight, Chapter 3. The world during the First Blight was different from the world we know today. Aside from the civilized rule of the Imperium, humans as a race were largely barbarous and splintered, divided into clans and tribes and squabbling among ourselves, for resources. So much like it is right now. At the same time, deep beneath Thethys, that's too many S's, I think. Great mountain ranges spanned a dwarven culture as organized and advanced as ours was primitive. As the Darkspawn bubbled up to the surface from it's like saying, "Oh, you're as much of a vertebrate as I am an invertebrate." Like yes. As the Darkspawn bubbled up to the surface from their underground lairs, mankind first buckled and then fought back. The armies of Tevinter attempted to face down the multitude of twisted creatures and the horrid rotting of the land around them, but they could not be everywhere at once. And at the end, humanity simply was not prepared for such an onslaught. It was clear that the warfare we knew would not avail us. We had to find a new way to fight. The warfare would not avail us. And by warfare, the writer means our fighting strategies and capabilities. Okay, what are we going to find here? Elf flight arrows and a life drinker. That requires a blood mage. The Life Drinker is a new codex entry. No one knows for certain where this amulet came from. All we have is a legend. Long before the Golden City turned black, there lived in the Tevinter Imperium a frail old magician in the court of the Archon. He was the least among the mages of the court, and the lamplighter whose task it was to set all the thousands of candles alight, and snuff them again when the Archon retired for the evening. He was counted as useless by all the most influential magisters, because they didn't need candles, apparently. But he was only biding his time. One day, when all the magisters of the Imperium were assembled in the Great Hall of the Archon, the Lamplighter struck. And let's see what happened at the end. Saw that with each spell he cast, the Lamplighter himself seemed to wither and fade a little more. So he bombarded the mage with spell after spell until at last nothing was left of the palace but rubble. Nothing left of the court but corpses, and nothing left of the Lamplighter but a golden pendant. This, the Archon kept to remind himself that treachery could come from even the most innocuous of sources. Well, he was a mage, and he had fire spells. Unless he was, I can't imagine that he was a normal. He was lighting all the candles normally with a little, what's it called? Not tinder. There's a word for that. I don't remember the name. The little, the things, flint and stone. It's not flint and stone. It's a specific thing, for you to light candles. While being a mage, he wouldn't be lighting the candles while being a mage and lighting them without a spell. That doesn't sound... That's like... I'm a ninja. What do? I clean the dishes. So you have, like, a special ninja technique to clean the dishes? No, I just like it's with a towel. Oh, okay. So what part of your job what part of your job entails being a ninja? Nothing. Because I just clean the dishes. That's what I do. That's my whole existence. I'm the dish cleaner. That's... Anyway, the complications, not complications, the tribulations, that's the word, of a mage who apparently got himself a nasty amulet that was sucking him dry. So maybe that's why. It does give extra willpower. Maybe that's why the name, that's where the name comes from. Because when I first saw the name, I thought it was going to be like, you're going to, for each spell you cast, you're going to get health back or something. But nope. It's, that's not to be. That's not what it is. So let's see about this Andraste person. Well, I can go back, which is good. But we're out of time for the day, which is not. Also, the dragon is away for right now, so that's also pretty nice. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Dragon Age Origins. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.